Hey, I don't see how anybody today, given the rancor and the negativity in our society, can't say, let's rally again around Barney. Let's rally again around Fred Rogers. And if there was anyone in the public television system, I think, who truly understood Barney, it was Fred Rogers. And I want to make this point, that at Yale, there were two wonderful researchers at their children's television center, and they were Dorothy and Jerome Singer. And I got to know them quite well, and they did some research for us. Now, I will say that we ultimately did fund the research, but it was independently derived at Yale, and they loved Fred Rogers. They weren't always the biggest proponents of Sesame Street because for them it was too fast-paced. It was too, much in chunks. Whereas Barney and Fred were much more really akin one to the other. I would say that Barney really is Fred in many ways in the purple dinosaur suit. And I think Fred recognized the value of Barney. And if I could, I hold this and I cherish it. It's a letter from Fred Rogers, and this being the year of Fred and our remembrance and our appreciation. Could I read this to you?
Please.
We were on a panel together at Yale, and I believe it was the Singers who made certain that Barney and Fred Rogers were both represented on this panel. And the letter is dated April 7th, 1993. Dear Larry, and this is all handwritten by Fred, that's his nature. Just as I was about to write to thank you for being with us last week at Yale, your gracious letter arrived. Thank you for it and for helping with the Battelle Chapel presentation. I would so much like to see and hear the tape which Barney made for the occasion. That was such a thoughtful gesture on all of your parts. We did a tape for Fred with Barney as the lead. I wish everybody could have seen and heard it well. I was singularly impressed by what you said. It's the motive that counts. You're so right. And thank you for your generous contribution that evening. May you and Connecticut Public Broadcasting prosper and offer your best to your cities for many years to come. Gratefully, Fred. There it is. I cherish this.